Everybody, just checking in to see how you're doing. I was going to show you my TTM recap for the week. It's been a good week. While I was doing, I was watching Daryl over at Mr. 95 Cents with his, he's doing his warehouse finds right now. And he also announced his winners for the week. If you haven't checked out Mr. 95 Cents, you should. He's very entertaining, he's very knowledgeable, and he does do weekly giveaways if you're into that thing and that kind of sort of stuff. I will tell you that Freedom Sufferer cards won again this week, which may be 3 weeks in a row. I'm not sure what Lucky Rabbit's foot he's got, but I need to get on Amazon and see if I can find one. But let's look at my TTMs for the week. And like I said, it's a good week. I got 6 TTMs today in the mail, but that's not my weekly haul. I got a good haul. So I'm just going to go through it real quick, like I always do. This one is a 1-for-1 plus answer to question, and it took 27 days. This is awesome because it also helps me with my TTM challenge. I'll make a separate video because I always lose track of where my points are, and I think if I do a separate video, it helps everybody kind of know how I'm doing and compared to how they're doing. But I will tell you that I'm not sure how everybody's doing, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And it is Donnie Allison. Thank you, Mr. Allison. If I do happen to win, and I don't expect to, there's going to be a ton of TTM fuel in the giveaway because there's a whole box of these. And since I'm brand new to racing, I'm pretty pumped about it and pretty excited about the possibility of possibly winning just because I'm having so much fun TTMing these guys. And I like to ask them questions, and almost all of them respond. And it's pretty amazing because all the athletes, the baseball, football, basketball guys, they don't all respond. But the racers, man, they're taking care of their fans. I think that's awesome. Okay, this one is 11 days, 2 of 2, answered a question, but I asked for an inscription and he did not do that. And that's fine. I respect your time and I really appreciate it. I sent off a bunch of these 90 Pro sets because I have a ton of them. Because I was trying to make the set at one point. I never did finish my set, but I got pretty close. But in the process, I have just a gazillion duplicates. But this is Dennis Smith on his Pro Bowl card. He sent 2 of those. So thank you so much. And he answered one of my questions, which is so fun because I am going to do a wrap-up video with all the questions. And I'm kind of cutting in things to try to make it a lot more fun than just reading it off. So hopefully we'll take a shot at that and see how the first one goes. And if it's something that people like, then I'll keep doing it because it is a lot of work to try to crop everything together. So if nobody likes it, I'm not going to keep doing it. Next one, 12 days, 2 of 3, kept 1, or 1 didn't make it back, whatever happened, did not answer my question. It is Mr. Paul Mariabella. These are really cool cards. And this is awesome because, of course, I'm a Texas Rangers fan. I feel like I should be wearing a Rangers hat, but since I'm not wearing LSU anywhere else, I'm still wearing my Mavs from, we had a big, went to go get autographs today, the family and I, and we had a lot of fun. So I'm still wearing my Mavs gear, and so I have to have my LSU somewhere so people don't forget. 14 days, 1 of 1, did not answer my question. It is, again, another 90 Pro sets, and is John Offerdahl, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you, sir. He's got a big, cool signature, I think. Awesome. I'm glad to have that one. Next up, 20 days, 5 of 5. Plus, he signed a note card, and it is Mr. Ernie Witt. And so usually if I ask for something, like I won't send a question. So like Mr. Witt, I didn't I just sent a blank card because I sent him so many cards. I was like, I feel like I'm being greedy. I sent 5. I already felt greedy about sending 5. But here I got the 89 Fleer, which is one of my favorite sets of all time. I love this design. I got 2 of these. But I also want to be able to maybe gift some to my kiddo to trade at school. And then also thought that maybe there's some TTMers that might watch this channel that might not have somebody who would like to trade with me. And so I was trying to put some duplicates together to try to work out some trades. And I figured sharing is caring. So here's 2 more. course, signed the card for me. And when I do it, when I get these cards and questions, I always put their name and the date on the back of them. And that just kind of helps me keep everything together. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. This next one, 21 days, 1 of 1, plus an inscription. Did not answer my question. Oh, I didn't send him a question. That's right. I didn't send him a question. I sent a blank card just to help protect the card. But this might be my hit of the week. It is Mr. Inscribed Hall of Fame, Bob Greasy. I saw somebody else get Bob, and I was like, I cannot believe that he is signing TTM and for free. I was so pumped when I got this. Yeah. I immediately went and showed off to the wife. Actually, she might have been with me. When she's home and I get the mail, she likes to immediately go, hey, did you get any TTMs? Let's open them. Did you get any mail today? Let's open it and see what you got. She enjoys it so much. She could really care less about the players or the cards for the most part. She just thinks it's fun that I get excited about it. And I think that's really sweet of her. 10 days, 2 of 2. Did not answer my question, but I appreciate it. Signed 2 of the 90 Pro sets. Scott Studwell. Pretty good looking sig there. Thank you, sir. It's very nice of you. 10 days, 3 of 3. Did not answer my question. So I also say didn't answer my question or did answer my question. And the reason for that is if you are going to send something out and you are going to send to the right person, the same person, that it may save you some time and effort. If you know, like, for example, Mr. Porter may not respond to your question. So I don't want you to get your hopes up. But I do appreciate it. He signed 3, which is very kind of him. Yep, got my 90 Pro set. And these are really cool. So thank you, Mr. Porter. And, you know, I get it because they get so much mail. And they're probably just ripping and stacking and trying to keep everything together. And I could see it getting very messy to try to keep up with everything, what goes where, and probably you're in a hurry and you got everything else going on at the same time. So I get it. 13 days, 2 of 2, plus an inscription, plus signed my blank card. This one came in today, Mr. Shane Conlon. Again, some of those 90s. He signed, I asked him to sign this one, so I didn't send a question, but he put College Football Hall of Fame 2014 on each of these. Pretty pumped about that. And he signed my card. So my guess is if I did ask a question, he probably would have answered my question. But like I said, you know, I'm asking for a favor essentially, and so I don't want to seem greedy. Next one, 32 days, 2 of 2, and answered a question. Ha! This was awesome because it helps me with my challenge. And this was one of my 2 cards that I sent out. I got a cool car crash. I think that was that was the wreck. That was a cool wreck. I wasn't sure if they were going to sign one if there was a wreck involved. And this one is Troy Martin. It's just, he's a fabricator in this, at least at this time. And it looks so cool with all the sparks and stuff. And he answered my question. My question, it was kind of funny. So hopefully I can work that into my next synopsis, because I thought his answer was short, sweet, and made me giggle a little bit. Next one, 1 of 1. It took 11 days. He gave an inscription without asking. Let's see what we got here. It is Mr. I'm going to mess up his last name. It's Ronaldo Neema. It's a really cool card. I didn't have very many, but he has the Super Bowl down here. It's a very cool looking card. So the Bob Greasy is certainly the biggest name I got back this week, but I think this one might be my favorite card, honestly. So it's a toss-up. I was super excited about getting a Hall of Famer. I just think this one is so cool, though. Sorry for the glare. I already have them in the sleeves, so I don't mess them up. I was super excited about that one. Thank you. Next up, 10 days, 2 of 4. 2 cards he kept. So, and did not answer a question, but it's Mr. Felix Wright. again with my 90s, and I sent a few of this set out. But thank you, Mr. Wright. I appreciate it. Hopefully, those cards, I don't remember if they're duplicates or what I sent, honestly. And like I said, I think a lot of times it's probably hard to keep up with all that stuff. So they're probably ended up in somebody else's envelope, and I hope that those 2 cards made somebody else happy. Oh, or maybe he uses duplicates to give out to kids or something like that, and that's really cool too. I appreciate this time. Like I said, I'm asking for a favor when I send these out. Next up, 13 days, 4 of 4 plus answer to question. It's Mr. Bill Brooks. He did 2 sets of duplicates for me, which is going to be awesome for trading. Bill Brooks. And then Bill Brooks. I think these are really cool. Answer to question as well. So thank you so much, Mr. Brooks. And my very last one, thank you for sticking with me. 11 days, 3 of 3. Did not answer a question, but it is Mr. Jim Mora, and I will tell you that I only had this one Pro Set card of Mr. Mora in my collection, so I just went ahead and sent all 3 just in case, thinking that maybe he'd sign 1 or 2, but now that he sent 3, that means I don't have to bother him, because my plan is to resend to some folks and maybe 6 months or so that already responded. Again, not to seem greedy, but I'm trying to have some stuff for my kiddo to trade and maybe for us to trade as well. But that is it for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to, comment below and see which ones you enjoy the most. And I think it's it's probably going to be Greasy. He's definitely the biggest name. Anyway, I had fun. It was a great week. And I hope you had a great week too. Thanks for watching.